Hello viewers, it's Sentai Michael from Screen Reviews, bringing you a new podcast from my segment called the Super Sentai Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly, in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll try to do my best not to be so hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will obtain to adult learners. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will obtain to adult learners. So anyway, with that and everything else out the way, before I begin, I like to say I made a mistake. I thought that Ryusoulger was going to be on a week hiatus, but turns out it wasn't. Turns out I was misinformed. So basically, turns out that episode 9 was not on a hiatus. It just took a long time for episode 9 to get loaded to other websites that that posts the latest episode of Super Sentai. So basically, it's my mistake. I was misinformed. I was misinformed that Ryusoulger was going to be on a week hiatus. So along with episode 9, but it turns out it's not true. So basically, I made a mistake on my part. So basically, this is why my episode 9 review is late, because I was misinformed. So anyway, let's get into episode 9 of Ryusoulger. So basically, the episode starts off like this. We see Cole, Mel, and Oscar back at Respawn's lab, practicing their moves together. But while we and her father Nobu watched Cole and the others. So basically, everything was going fine until Mello was kind of not cooperating with the others. So basically, Mello was overthinking his moves instead of just going with the flow with the others. So basically, Oscar and Cole started to argue with Mello about, you're overthinking what you're doing. So basically, we need to work as a team. So basically, we need you to be in sync with us. So basically, but Mello was like, I understand that, but still, it's not. It's still, he was like, but defending him being overthinking that sometimes things can go wrong. So basically, I was just thinking ahead of time. So anyway, so that's the Noble, we father suggests that they get out of the lab and go on this live treasure hunt event that's happening today. So basically Cole and the others was like, all right, then let's go. So anyway, while that. So basically, while Cole and the others were headed towards this live treasure hunt, and then we see Bam by himself walking by an antique shop, and he saw this old man lying in the front of his entrance of his store. So basically, Bear helped the old man out and are you okay? Like, yeah, the old man said that some weird guys had stole an antique box, stole a special antique, had stole a old junk antique box from my shop. So basically, then you figure out the dreadnought is probably was the dreadnoughts that stole this box. So basically, but Ben was was trying to figure out why would they steal a old box. So anyway, meanwhile, back at the treasure hunt a bit, Cole, Oscar, and Mellow showed up, and Ty was there. Now, I noticed that people say I've been saying his name. Turns out that Ty's, I've been saying Real Green's name wrong. Turns out his name's not Tal. Actually, it's pronounced Toa. So, to one of my watchers to point out. So anyway, Toa, aka Real Green, was there at the treasure hunt a bit as well. So anyway, this lady who was dressed up as a witch, who was hosting the event, told him that all you guys have to do is find the treasure and all your dreams will come true. And so basically, this old lady dressed up as a witch told her that all you got to do is find the treasure chest and all your dreams will come true. So basically the treasure hunt started. So basically, Oscar, Mel, Toa, and Mel and Cole found the treasure chest, but turns out that treasure chest was actually a dinosaur monster that stuck that sucked the Ryusoulger inside his body in a different dimension, inside some weird courtyard place. So anyway, basically when Colorado came through, there was in this weird cult surrounded by this like a small church or school building, some shit like that. Anyway, so basically, Melt was kind of suspicious of the place, but Cole and the others was like, figured this is just maybe this is just a part of the treasure hunt. So anyway, all the people who was at the treasure hunt was inside the Minosaur monster dimension with the rest of the Ryusoulger. So basically, when they found their own personal treasure chest, their dreams came true. So basically, when Asura found her personal treasure chest, her dream was to eat in this Japanese barbecue. So basically, her dream was to eat in this Japanese barbecue, and Toa's dream was to battle unlimited army of dreadnought foot soldiers. Now, when it came to Cole's dream, his treasure chest gave him the ability to fly. So basically, Cole was flying around until he hit the borderline of the dimension, therefore sent him crashing back down to the courtyard. So basically, that's when Metal and Cole decided to start to investigate this strange courtyard dimension. Meanwhile, Baron was looking for the treasure chest that the treasure chest that the dreadnought soldiers stole from the old antique shop outside the world. So basically, Ben was still outside. He was still in the real world, looking for the chest that the the dreadnought soldiers stole from the old antique store, and trying to figure out what the dreadnoughts are doing with this treasure chest. Now, back at the treasure hunt, turns out that the old witch who was hosting this treasure hunt was just watching the skies along with Creon. So basically, the old witch was just watching the skies along with Creon. So basically, when Cole and Mello was investigating this weird dimension inside the treasure chest, Mello was like, so basically Mello was like telling Cole that, this gotta be some gang rich monsters. This gotta be it gotta be, gotta be the bad guys must be behind it. So basically, what Cole was like, we don't know that for sure. So basically, and Meta was telling Cole, don't you see, if this is always a trap by the Dreadnought forces. So basically, it's gotta be a trap, but set by Warts and Creon. So basically, Cole was like, we don't know that for sure. So basically, Meta was like, I know a trap, but I know a trap when I see one. So basically, that's what Cole told Meta that, sometimes it's hard to me and the Archer and the others to get along with you because you overthink stuff. So basically, after Cole said that to Melo walked away from Cole and told Cole that I will find a way out of this dimension without you and the other. You and the others help. So basically, Cole was kind of felt sorry that he said that to Mello, and Mello walked away. So basically, when Cole went to join the others, he realized that people were being drained of their energy from their witches, from their deepest wishes and whatnot. So basically, all the things that the people in the church home wish for from their chests starts to go bad. So basically, that's when Cole realized that Meta was right. This is a trap by the Dreadnought. So anyway, somewhere in the forest, somewhere in the dimension, Meta saw a illusion of Master Blue. So basically, Master Blue was like, I know that you and the others, I know that the others don't trust you because you overthink stuff sometimes, but sometimes you need to trust the others sometimes as well. So basically, it trusted. So basically, Master Blue was telling Melt that trust is a two-way street. So basically, after the solution of Master Blue gave Metal good advice, Metal was attacked by some gangwit monsters and two past Mindsoul monsters, and with the help of Master Blue's advice, he managed to take down the foot soldiers and these two gangwit and these two Mindsoul monsters that they took down in previous episodes. So basically after Metal, took down the monsters by himself and the foot soldiers, the illusion of Master Blue disappeared. So basically, he went to go help the others out. So basically, working. So basically, So basically, he went to go tell the others, and that's when Creon and Watts from the outside told everybody in the dimension that you're inside a dimension inside a Minosaur monster. So basically, there's no way out. So basically, you real sources are screwed. You guys are stuck in there forever. So basically, after hearing that, but Mello believes there's a way out from here. So anyway, Mello joined the others, and so basically, Cole tried to work together, but Tora, being who is real so green, was too caught up in his own wish to realize what the fuck was going on. So basically, with no choice, Cole had to use a special real soul to put Tara to sleep. So basically, real green was too caught up in his wish from his treasure chest to realize realize what was going on. So basically, Cole had no choice but to use a special wheel so to put Toa to sleep, and while him and the others take care of business. So basically, the same monster monsters that that Melt took down came back, and they started to drain energy. They started to drain the people who were part of this treasure hunt, any negative energies from them. So basically, the two monster monsters that Melt took down came back, and they started to drain the negative energy for all the people who were stuck inside this minus dimension, inside this dimension by the treasure Minosaur monster. So basically, and these two monsters use that energy to grow giant size, and that's when Metal said that we can like it said this treasure set will grant for any wish. So basically we can summon our Zords here. So basically they summoned their Zords. They summoned their Dynamite Swords and formed the Tri-King Dynamite Megazord and took down the Minosaur monsters and managed to find the keyhole in the dimension and free everybody from the chest Minosaur monster. So basically, using the Tri-King Dynamite Megazord, they took down the Minosaur monsters inside the dimensions and managed to open the treasure chest from the inside, from the dimension, as it was free from the dimension back into the real world. So basically, that's when Cole and the others came back from the dimension, where Creon and Watch, decided to leave before the Wheel Scissors, come back. So basically, after the Wheel Scissors figure out how to get out of the chest Minosaur monster dimension, Creon and Wart started to book before the Wheel Scissors, came out. So anyway, basically, Cole and the others and all the people who came back to the real world safely and whatnot. But still, so basically, when Melt tried to destroy the Minosaur monster, the chest Minosaur monster, it didn't work. So basically, that's when Bam showed up in his wonderful, and he said that this Minosaur monster was created from this object, from this chest that had this mini courtyard inside it. So basically, all we got to do is destroy this chest, and that Minosaur monster is gone. So basically, they destroyed the chest that was used to make this Minosaur monster. So basically, after Bam destroyed the chest, everything the chest Minosaur monster was destroyed, and everything was good again. So basically, everybody was everybody was talking about the others was telling Ben about what happened inside that chest Minosaur monster's dimension and whatnot. So basically, that's when Metal stopped and was staring at a good luck basically that he gave Master Blue and started to have a flashback about Master Blue. So anyway, Metal had a flashback about Master Blue, about how he gave him this good luck charm and whatnot. So basically, and after he was done with his flashback, he believed that and that the illusion of Master Buu that he saw inside that Minosaur chest monster's dimension was probably Master Buu's spirit, was helping him realize helping him out inside that dimension. So basically, Metal think that the illusion of Master Buu inside that dimension in that Minosaur monster was probably Master Buu's spirit guiding him, So basically, and he just smiled. He just smiled, and he went to join the others, and this is how the episode ended. So basically, with Metal joined the others, and talking about what happened inside that dimension, inside that Minosaur monster. So basically, that's how the episode ended. So anyway, like always, this episode was good. This was a good episode. So anyway, like always, what do you guys think about this episode? Was it good? Was it great? Or was it okay? Or was it just nah? So please let me know what comes to love this podcast. So anyway, like always, it's Cynthia Michael from School Review. Signing off. 1,